news, now it's spreading. This is not Shining Force. The tactical RPG that I fell in love with when I was 10, this isn't that. Camelot was not involved, there's no grid, no twangy Genesis bass, no anthropomorphic armadillo in a steam-powered battlesuit. Here's the thing though, if you cover up the name and just call it EXA or something, and stick your fingers in your ears every time the cast thinks that the Shining Force is a sword instead of a coalition of fighters aiming to take down Dark Dragon, the game itself is pretty darn good. It's one of those weird situations where the name gives you a false expectation, kind of like how Final Fantasy XIII would have been better had it not been called Final Fantasy. It's a decent action RPG and can stand on its own, just don't come in expecting Domingo to be freezing squid tentacles left and right. Toma, a young swordsman who's just plucky enough to be a protagonist in a JRPG, has teamed up with a centaur knight and an archer from a dying race of elves, and a rather misanthropic sorceress, to search for the No, I can't even say it. To search for a sword embedded in a stone which will grant the title of king to whomever draws it. So, include Arthurian legend.h, really. Elven archer wishes for the protection of the last of her people, no dice. Knightface wishes to fight for the principles of truth and justice, no go. Toma, who can't stand this indecision, married with a lack of vision, just wants to rule the world. Guess who gets it? Huh? Yeah! Of course, that gives Toma not only the sword, which turns into a bracelet all dot hack style, but dominion over the Geo-Fortress, a high-tech, potentially mobile base of operations which gets upgraded over the course of the game. To power these upgrades, though, you'll need to search the land for materials, which you can do as either Toma or book and crossbow-wielding Cyril, with additional party members should you wish. And on that front, the high-intensity hacking and slashing shines, with combo attacks, charged shots, and quick swappable magic and items available at all times. The art style also looks great, with just a bit of cell shading without being too over-the-top and cartoony. The vocal cast really did a great job. Despite my not recognizing a single name in the credits.
Are you the one who was talking to us earlier?
Yes, Master. Do you have any more questions?
I have nothing but questions. What in the world is this place?
I was all set to rumble in here and be all blah blah, it's not real Shining Force, but I can't even hate on Shining Force EXA. All I can do is say, it's not Shining Force. There's a robot named Adam. That's about all it's got to tie it to its predecessor. It doesn't have the tactical considerations, but it certainly has action and quality gameplay. It doesn't have a twangy Genesis soundtrack, but it certainly has an awesome musical score. It doesn't have an anthropomorphic armadillo in a steam-powered battlesuit, but, well, there really isn't much you can do about that. Sorry, Gunts. But Shining Force EXA made me reconsider my instinctive aversion to the vast world of Shining Force games that aren't made by Camelot, because there's plenty to enjoy here. As long as you can go into it knowing that you aren't going to be enjoying anything approximating Tao in an awesome swimsuit, or Xylo being, well, Xylo.
What? I'm no glutton. I've just got a healthy appetite. Besides, lots of elves eat plenty more than I do. It's kind of our thing.
You can't be serious! How much more could somebody your size eat?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe 3 of these boars?